What up? And welcome to another episode of From the Script to the Screen, DandaDan Edition. Episode 8 of Season 2 is out now. So as always, you guys already know, gotta give a shout out to the creator and artist, Yukinobu Tatsu, as well as the studio, Science Saru. Episode 8 covered chapters 58, 59, and 60. Jumping into volume 8, and a pretty action-packed episode for the majority of the time. Going off of last week, we know that due to previous events, Okarun and Miss Ara want to train so that they'll be able to become stronger. Turbo Granny takes them to the school. They end up fighting these apparitions or musical spirits, and it was a pretty fun battle. Of course, being musicians, they were using musical notes to attack the kids. Musical notes that actually became bombs. So they were doing pretty significant damage. Now, to be honest, Ira, or Acrobatic Silky, was actually doing fine most of the time. Just like Turbo Granny said, she already moves a little bit faster than Okarun. And, true to her name, she was already very elegant when it came to battle. Real fluid. So this scenario was mostly for Okarun. And when we saw that the kids were getting a little bit of a hang of it, the musical composers stepped up even a little more. You could tell that they were preparing to put on a bigger concert or show. And I want to show you guys a panel real quick just to demonstrate how good of an artist Yukinobu is. But you guys see that the musicians ended up putting together a whole orchestra. So now we have these huge performers that are almost the size of skyscrapers, and the choir singing along with them. What I liked in the manga, like you guys saw in the panel, that it looked like it was in an actual theater, not compared to a big room like it was in the anime. So you would just think that the sound is louder and more detrimental to the kids in an enclosed space. But once again, being quick on their feet, they're able to get around it. Acrobatic Silky takes on the big performers since she can move around easier with her hair, and Okarun goes after the composers because just like with anything, if you kill the main culprit, everything else should fall off. And so we see Okarun take some inspiration from the Hayashi band that performed the exorcism just a couple days ago. So it was able to help him catch that fast rhythm and land some good damage on these performers. So definitely my favorite panel of the week. We see Okarun take out all the composers in quick time. And right at the end of that episode, Okarun wastes no time in addressing the whole reason for this mission. As soon as he gets back to the house, he challenges Evil Eye. Basically explains how frustrated he was with the attack on Miss Ayase and how he figured he had to become stronger. And that's right where they leave us. So we'll have to see what happens next week. But as always, let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and to the manga readers, let me know what you guys thought about the adaptation. Till next time.